is Andrew Bukowski with Muscle Insider, and I'm here at the Lee Brandt Muscle Classic, our first Canadian Physique Alliance show of the year. And I've got the two owners and head guys of Team Lino posing, Jai and JL. How you guys doing?
Thank you. We're doing good.
Pleasure.
Good.
We're doing well, really well, having fun.
Yeah. So you guys have a couple of clients in this show, I assume, right?
Yeah, we have one in each category. We work with people from novice, pro qualifier, all the way up to Olympia. We had one that just competed in Arnold, so it's been a fun ride.
Yes, and we both do male and female categories
as well.
Awesome, nice. And you're here presenting a couple of awards tonight as well, right?
Yes. The men's and the women categories.
Yeah, so we pretty much kind of tallied up one of the best posers for male and female. So we had a criteria that we were going off of, and so presentation to their mandatories and such, and obviously their conditioning. So
Good. Because I know, like, a lot of times that people talk about at some of the shows is guys and girls when they're doing their routines, it's just a bit of mandatory poses to music. But I know you guys are professionals at teaching the posing, so
professionals yet. We're striving to be. We find a value to the art of posing, and when it comes to being on stage, it's all a performance, right? So showmanship matters, entertainment value, how well can you acknowledge the crowd? To the judges, can you portray your actions and the way you want to be portrayed, whether it's strength or not exposing your weaknesses to the crowd.
And
right?
just to add to that also, as soon as you step on stage, we really try to tell our athletes to engage with the crowd right away. Don't put your head down, kind of keep your head up and so forth. So
I've even found that is even somebody that maybe doesn't have that 100% physique, but their stage presence can sometimes elevate them to that higher level, right?
Absolutely. It's a way for you to not get overlooked, right? The moment you step on stage, you're already being judged. Yeah. And I can tell just from looking at the judges that when they see someone who doesn't have that charisma, that passion for what they're doing on stage, they're already looking away.
And that requires hours and hours of practice and weeks, months, right? So just repetitive and consistency in practicing what we've taught them, I think, really plays, how well they place in the show because of just their consistent practice.
Oh, and that stands out on stage. You can tell who's put in the time and the effort and who hasn't, right?
And you can also tell who started way earlier in their posing prep rather than 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
And do you find the people that really focus on, especially if you look at, say, a men's bodybuilding client or a classic physique, the more they put into their practice, do you find their condition tends to come in sharper? You see more lines?
For sure. And people overlook that aspect of it. Because if you're practicing 5 to 10 minutes a day, it's not going to do anything. But if you're really putting the time in, 40 to an hour every other day, let's say, for example, and you're putting yourself to a point where you're doing the vacuum for 10 seconds, or you're trying to do the vacuum for 15 seconds, and if for bikini poses, how well can you rotate? And how well can you keep your glutes, your pelvis to the back, right? So these things matter, and if your lower back hurts for a long period of time, keep pushing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So.
And what we try to do is after our in-person class or after our online class, we require them to send us a midweek check-in, just so that, let's say, for example, just so they're not practicing incorrectly. Yeah. Just a nice little, follow-up.
Yeah, so it's more than a quick little glance. You're investing your time in them so that they invest more time in themselves, right?
Yes. For sure.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's kind of what we do, and we love it.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Great seeing you, and we'll see you soon.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Andrew Bukowski with Muscle Insider and Team Lino Posing.
Yay.